Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new to this channel, my name is Amra and this is Amra's Beauty Blog. If you're a subscriber, then a welcome return. If you like this video, then please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell for weekly uploads. So you may have noticed that I already have some foundation on. I've just done a review on the Haus Labs Lady Gaga foundation and I am testing this out. So what I will do is at the end of this video, I'll add that onto my review and let you know how this has fared throughout the day. But today I'm going to be talking about something very special. I picked up the new Natasha Denona Golden palette. I have her previous palette as well, which I don't think I ever did a review on, so I do need to go back and do a review on that. But this came out and it was just too good not to get because I collect Natasha Denona. I think I've been buying Natasha Denona since I discovered her in Australia at the Sephora there, and ever since then I've tried to collect all of her palettes and review them, and I have so many that I haven't reviewed yet, so I know I've got a backlog of that, so I will be doing that over the next year hopefully and get those out. I also picked up her golden highlighter trio, and the reason I picked this up was I liked the shades in here. I thought that they would complement my skin really nicely. Unfortunately, I did have a funny story about this. I had to send this back because the bronze shade fell out of the palette holder, which was odd, and I think there may have been a manufacturing problem or something. I got it resent to me, and so I waited for that to arrive before I did a review on both of these. Before I do that, I wanted to show you these two items. These are the new Tatcha lip treatment and lip scrub. I'm going to put this on. I'll be able to tell you how I feel about these because they've just been launched. I like to prep my lips before I apply the lipstick. This is the lip scrub from Tatcha, and I picked this up during their 20% family and friends discount, and it says a gently exfoliating lip treatment that polishes away dead skin with peach seed, cognac and sugar while softening with Japanese camellia oil for smooth supple lips. So what I thought I'd do is put a little bit of that on. It's got this lovely applicator at the top here, which is what one I enjoy, basically really easy to apply the product with. So let me show you how that looks. I'll put a little bit on my lips now. I'll show you this product and then we'll put it on the top lip. That's how the product looks, and it's kind of got this sort of goldy tint to it. So I'm going to put it on here and on here. Just do that. It's very exfoliating and I can feel it working. Feels nice actually. I can feel like it's kind of removing some of my skin. So I would recommend you do this 2-3 times a week, depending on how your skin is feeling, because like for me, this will be perfect for winter or like autumn when it starts to get colder. But I still have dead skin or skin on my lips this time of year. It feels really nice. And it's just removing that. And I'm just prepping my lips for when I'm going to show you something very exciting at the end of the video. So I'm literally going to go like that, take a bit of tissue and remove the dead skin or anything that's there using a tissue. You can feel and you can taste a little bit of the product. It tastes quite nice. I'm not sure you're meant to eat it, but it just gives the lips a nice exfoliation. Now that I've done that, I'm going to take the KISSU lip treatment. So this is the thing that was brought out at the same time really. It's a lip treatment that visibly sharpens lip contours by restoring natural definition and colour with sea kelp wakame while hydrating for a plump, voluminous appearance. So this is what the dispenser looks like. It's a bit different to the other one, if you can see the rubber tip there. And it's got sort of like a pinky colour to it. Can you see that as I squeeze it? So I'll just put some on now. And it's like a cushion, and it feels bouncy on the lips. It's just giving my lips a bit of a workout and prepping my lips for later. So I'm just going to let that sit, and it feels really lovely on the lips. I do like that applicator. It's got this sort of bounce to it. It's really nice. Yeah. So I think you're going to be excited to see this. Now, this is the Natasha Denona Golden palette. Oh my God, isn't that just beautiful? I mean, I'm looking at the case and I'm admiring this effect. It's so beautiful. You open it up and these are the shades. This is my kind of shade for summer. Have a look at that. Wow, wow, wow. So what we're going to do is I'll swatch all of these and then we're going to do a look together. I'm not going to use all of these colours, obviously. You can use a Natasha Denona palette in such a way, in the way that she's put these in here. You can move them around, as you know, at the back. You've got the little holes where you can change the order. But these have been specifically curated by Natasha so that you can use them in certain ways. I believe it's like horizontal and vertical that you can use this. I'm just going to go with what colour cries out to me, really, because this palette is just gorgeous. So as you can see, you get this lovely huge mirror, which I love about the Natasha Denona palette. So I don't have to worry about mirror when I'm applying this. And look at the shades here. They are just stunning. So we'll start off with swatching the top, the middle and the bottom, and then I'll then do a quick look and show you what I can do with this palette. So I've swatched the top line of eyeshadows. This is Maliko, and the second one is Nubia, then Panna, then Aria, then Fizzy at the end. So that's the top shades. So here is the middle eyeshadows. The first one is Varis, which is this gorgeous shade. I'm in love with this shade. The next one is Aura, which has a bit of a shift to it, kind of a gold shift. The third one is Teak, which is more of a matte shade. Then you've got Carver, which is like a glittery shade. Then you've got Sandstone, which is a matte shade. Okay, so this is the final row, and these are a little bit deeper. You've got the shade Aurum, which is this shade here. Then you have Log, which is there. Then Oro, which is the third one, which is this lovely gold shade. Flesh here, matte shade. Then Alchemist, which is gorgeous at the end there. So that's all of the rows for you. There is so much to play with here and it's exciting me, and yeah, so let's take a look. I think I'm going to put a base colour on. We'll start off with that shade there, which is Sandstone. So I'm going to put that on the eyes. Take that matte shade and just fill in the eye. You can see immediately that is like my perfect shade that's just going to make everything look nice and ready to go. So pretty already. I mean, this palette, there is so much to use and explore with, so I don't think I can go wrong. I want to take something on the outer V, and I think either Teak or Log will work for that. So I'm going to try Teak first. If Teak doesn't work, then I'll go in with Log. I'll try Teak first. If it's not deep enough, we'll go in with Log. So Teak is the shade in the centre. If not Teak, then Log here. But we'll try Teak first, and we'll just take the shade, put it on the outer V. You know what, Teak is okay. Teak is working. Taking it up slightly there, but I'll blend it out shortly. Taking Teak and just deepening the crease. Teak works just nicely. Just going in with Teak there. And what that's done is just given my eyes a more deeper look. And then I'm going to take Log, and I think I'm going to put Log on the lower part of my lashes, just like a liner effect. So let's see how that works. So just knocking off some of the product. Yeah, that's lovely. So I'm literally taking a little bit of Log and I'm just deepening the liner using Log. Log works really nicely actually. It's just like a kind of liner shade. I could take a little bit more of Log if I wanted to and just put it on the edge of my eye, creating a little bit of a liner effect on the top part of my eye. I am hugely excited about these shades. I really liked Alchemist, I liked Varis when I swatched it. Oro looks really good as well and has that gold look, which I think if we're going to kind of celebrate this palette, I feel like Oro would be the way to go because it's like the most gold in the palette. Yaris is really beautiful as well, so I'm going to take Oro, which is that shade at the bottom here, like a really true gold, and I'm just going to take a bit of that and I'm going to put it on the sort of centre of my lid. Oh my god, isn't that a gorgeous shade? And just let it pop in the center. Taking it a little bit more into that inner part of the lid, but this truly celebrates this palette because this is the golden palette and I love this gold colour. I wish she sold some of these shades as individual shades. I like the flexibility of this palette because you can do a lot with it. I'm just giving you a look that I'm attempting using the colours that kind of appeal to me. But wowzers, isn't that pretty? I haven't even gone in with any mascara or liner. It's already creating a gorgeous effect. And then I feel like I want to put a little bit of Varys, which is that first shade here on the middle row, and just put it on the edge a little bit because I feel like it would look gorgeous. Varys. Just adding it to the outer V. I really like this shade. Just blending the two. Oh, it's just a very, very pretty palette. So here we go. Varys. Blending it together. Oh, that's stunning. Wowzers, so pretty. And then I just want to take a shade and put it on the inner corner. I think Aura might be the way to go, or Fizzy, but let's try that. I'm just going to take Aura first, which is that white shade, the only white shade in the palette. And I'm just going to put it on the inner corner. And if it doesn't pop, then I'll use a combination of that with something else. But so with that shift, what I love about that white one is, I remember when I swatched it, I said there was a bit of a gold shift, and that looks really nice actually. I'm just going to put a little bit on the brow bone, underneath the brow, and then a little bit on the tip of my nose and the Cupid's bow. And I'm kind of using this shade as like a highlighter. That's really pretty. So it's just giving it a little bit of light and shade, just so that the face opens up a little bit more. What I'm going to do now, I'm just going to go off camera. I'm going to add a little bit of mascara, liner, brow, just to complete the eye look, and I will be back. Okay, so I've just gone away and I've added some brow, some mascara, some eyeliner, and I'm very, very excited now to show you the golden highlighter from Natasha Denona, and I'm going to put this on my cheeks before we do the finished look together. So very, very happy with the eye look. I am very impressed with this palette. Glad I picked it up because I wasn't sure when I first saw it, but I'm really sure now. It's the Golden Highlighter Trio. So you've got Pearl, Sun Glow and Bronze, and they are all just such beautiful shades. I'll use this more like a bronzer, even though it's a highlighter, and I think I'll use this maybe combined together as a highlight because this one's quite light, so we'll see how we get on. I'll quickly swatch this for you first. We'll start off with the first shade, which is Pearl. It feels super, super soft. This is the first swatch. Isn't that blinding? And then the second shade, which is Sun Glow. It feels very, very soft. I just thought I'd let you know, very buttery. So this is the shade Sun Glow. So pretty. And then finally, we're going to go into the shade Bronze. This shade is so gorgeous. This is Bronze. Wow, look at those shades. Right, I'm going to use my Wayne Goss brush. This is a number 6 brush. I can't remember if I actually demonstrated it for you. So if you haven't seen this, this is how it looks. And we're going to put this on together now. So I'm going to go in with the shade Pearl first and just put that on as a highlighter on the upper parts of my cheek. Let's just test this out. It's a very sort of lightish shade. You can see it sort of hitting this light as I move. It's very, very pretty. Doing the same on the other side. You can see that glow as I kind of move. I kind of want to intensify it and go in with Sun Glow. So we're going to go with Sun Glow, which is that medium shade. So I'm just going to go on top with Sun Glow. just intensify it a little bit more. It's really nice. You can see it in the camera how it's picking up the light. I'm going to take this bronze shade because I really want to see how it impacts everything. So we're going to go in this bronze shade. I'm using a slightly different brush to pick up more product. Let's see how this looks. Ooh, wow. That's added another dimension to this. Oh my goodness, look at that. That bronze sort of just brings it all together. I'm kind of using it as a kind of bronzer as well. It's a beautiful shade, that bronze. Especially on my skin type, which is sort of medium to tan. You can see how it's looking. It kind of doubles up as a kind of bronzer with highlighter when you mix them together. Kind of trying to blend it out so you can see. But isn't that beautiful? I feel like a bronze goddess right now. Wowzers, look at that. That's gorgeous. Wow, so this is the finished look with the eyeshadow and the highlighter trio that I just showed you. I recently attended a By Mario event and I met Mario and he was lovely, and I also got a free gift, and I thought this look needs something quite glowy. The Nude Glow lip product was what I got as part of attending. It's the Moisture Glow Plumping Lip Serum and it's in the shade Nude Glow, and I thought because it's quite nude it would be nice to show you the effect. Let's try this. So this is the By Mario, lovely packaging. And you turn it, because this is the Nude Glow shade. It's not really going to show massively, but I thought it'd be nice to have something on the lips to show you. Okay, so let's put this on. This doesn't have much of a swatch, so let me quickly show you the swatch. This is the colour Nude Glow. You can see that, oh, it's very, very buttery. My God, look at what happened when I did it. Wowzers, it's very, very soft and buttery, you can see. Okay, so I'm going to take some of that product, which literally, I wasn't expecting it was going to do that, and I'm going to put it on the lips. It gives my lips this lovely, barely there lip shade. Exactly what it says on the tin. It feels really lovely on, very moisturising. There is a cooling effect to this, but I think it disappears. I'm going to try to do it from the bullet now because that was really odd when it kind of almost melted on my hand, but let's see if I can. It's a lot more delicate than I thought. So I'm just taking the product. It's meant to plump your lips, so I can sort of taste that tingling sensation. This is the glow on top of the look that I've got already. So this is the finished look. Just add a tad bit more with the excess product just there. Wowzers, so that is the finished look, and I think you'd agree that this is a success from Natasha Denona. I think that her palettes are just so versatile and you can experiment, you can play with colour, and I love the fact that there's different textures and different colour stories, so no person who uses this palette is always going to have the same look because you're going to be testing different shades out and everyone's going to have different variations of what they like, and I just love that. I love the fact you can make it really unique, and so yeah, I really love the eyeshadow palette. As you can see, I've enjoyed creating this look. I also love the highlighter trio. I love the fact that when you combine them all together, this is the look that it creates, and it just looks absolutely stunning. It feels like I'm ready to go on holiday, I'm glowing, and yeah, I'm kind of inviting the sun back, because in the UK we've lost the sun again. It's raining again on and off, and summer has disappeared again. This is nice to kind of bring back that summer vibe. This is how it looks. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that it's inspired you to create a look from the Natasha Denona palette and you're having fun with this palette, because I certainly am. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Thank you.